What if you were to play RuneScape without training hit points? Well, you could still explore the lands, train most skills, complete most quests, and bank stand in Fashionscape at the Grand Exchange. You'd be a skiller. But what if you had higher ambitions? To take on some of RuneScape's highest combat level monsters, like the Chaos Elemental, level 305, Lizardman Shamans, level 150, and Gargoyles, level 111. The limitation of remaining low hit points offers two challenges. For one, you can't hit the monsters with conventional methods, or you'd get hit points levels. And second, a single shot from one of these monsters means nearly guaranteed death. Let's start with the first challenge, dealing damage without gaining hit points experience. Rings of Recoil and the Vengeance spell work to chip down an NPC's health, but that damage isn't attributed to your character, meaning you won't get any kill count and the loot will be nullified if any NPC only dies from these methods. Fortunately, there's one weapon out there that is up to the task. Introducing the Dwarf Multi-Cannon. This is a ranged weapon unlocked after the completion of the Dwarf Cannon quest. From training ranged or using it to double your Slayer experience rates, this weapon offers the most substantial bonus to damage in the entire game. Unlike other weapons, it is not subject to a weapon cooldown, so it fires alongside any weapon you're attacking with. It can fire up to 8 cannonballs at attackable opponents on each rotation, each of which can hit 30 maximum damage, or 35 with granite cannonballs. This weapon is so overpowered that it would certainly not pass a poll to make it into old school RuneScape if it were pulled today. And fortunately, this has been the only weapon since the release of Old School that does damage to an NPC without granting hit points experience. The cannon is a dream come true for the challenge. But if you're an Ironman, expect to spend hundreds of hours making cannonballs. Though recently, the Giants Foundry reward shop started selling the double ammo molds, nearly doubling their production rate. So what about the second challenge? Not getting one shot by the monsters. Well, train up that agility level and just don't get hit. Not really. It would be better if I showed you. I have 2 low hit point Ironmen. One of them I trained the hit points on intentionally, all the way up to level 27. And the other one's hit points level, that was trained to 13 because, well, we don't talk about that. Now that you have some context, welcome to the discoveries I made when exploring the possibilities for a 10 hit point account in RuneScape. First, let's begin with Lizardman Shamans. These drop the rare and extremely valuable Dragon Warhammer, perfect for bossing on a regular account or, in my case, low-level Ironman PKing. Oh my gosh! Now for this one, you do need another account, a main like I have here, for example, to lure the shamans in the place that you need them. Now I go over here next to the crates or the broken crossbows or the barricades, and they will not jump if you're standing next to these obstacles. Now I get the attention of this one, try to lure him to south of these barricades here, and that one jumped, so I'm gonna have to keep trying to lure them. And there we go, both should be perfectly lured now. Now the 2 Lizardman Shaman that I've lured are the one that spawns here and the one that spawns in this position. There's one more that spawns over there, and that's the one that the 10 HP or the low HP Ironman will be attacking. So with my gear in hand, I climb down the handhold. This does require 100% Shazian favor, and I go over here. I have an anti-poison just in case this guy poisons me here, and these guys do not see me, and I want to get this Lizardman off my back, so I'm going to kill him on the main. Now the next step is to go on this count and plant the cannon. Be mindful of that shaman, don't want to get attacked by him just yet. Now here's the AFK and slow method. I simply fire the cannon, and then I stand here, and then the cannon simply fires until the shaman is dead. This is very reclined, don't have to do much of anything really, and would you look at that, I got a Xerix talisman. That will be helpful for hanging one up in my player-owned house. So that's the slow method, and as you can see, I simply telekinetic grabbed the item. Something to save on runes is the Ring of Wealth, which I should be wearing, because every time you get a coin drop, it will automatically go into your inventory if you have this equipped. Now the kills are pretty quick for me because I have some good gear and stats, and so the cannon is pretty accurate. But we can make these kills almost double as fast, which I'll show you right after this. Hey, Mr. Shazian, do I get a reward for killing all those Lizardman Shamans?
Surely you don't mean you've been killing the shamans? They're much too strong for our weapons.
Yeah, I have been, with a cannon.
A cannon, you say? You must be using a cannon from War Thunder.
No, the dwarves built a real cannon that I bought from them, honest.
More likely you've been drawing weapons from War Thunder, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made.
Okay, you like War Thunder, I get it.
And the fire and smoke effects help make you feel like you're really there.
Yeah, I get it now, thanks.
Use the link below to play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox.
Dude, I just want something for killing all these shamans, and then I'll be out of here.
Oh, a reward you say? There is a large free bonus pack for registering using my link, including multiple premium vehicles, premium account boosters, and much more. So support the channel and play War Thunder now by clicking it in the description below.
Yeah, that's better than a slap in the face. Ow! Now to kill these shamans double as fast, I'm gonna go over here and stand in this exact position. I'm gonna wait for this account to see the Lizardman Shaman come within my render distance. Click on this tile here. And the double hit spot method is set up for me. The Lizardman Shaman can't hit me because of this broken crossbow in the way, and yeah, pathing mechanics in RuneScape, he's just not able to come any further north and hit me. So he's just standing there getting shot by my cannon. And he's down. In this case, a runed warhammer. Not going to use that for anything on this count, so may as well alch that. That's why I brought the Tome of Fire. There we go. And I'll do another demonstration right now. He just got in my render distance on the other account, and here we are again. Now, in order to do this, I have to have this account parked on the third tile north of the barricade here. Otherwise, if I'm standing here, for example, he'll appear too soon, and then I will click too early. So this tile on the main account is very important for the double hit spot shaman method. Next up, let's do the Chaos Elemental, a level 305 monster. And even though it can deal massive damage, up to 29 every single hit, and has alternating attack styles between range and mage, it can be defeated on a low level account. The first step is to wait until it goes away. You do not want to be hit by this beast. Then, setting up a cannon. Better do it quickly before it attacks me. Oh, I might be dead here. It's teleported me. Run! Just going to quickly log out and log back in. And then it should de-aggro. Okay, let's try this again. Now, in order to make sure that happens correctly 100% of the time, you could simply kill it on a main account and then set up the cannon while it respawns. Now I'm going to fire the... Oh, jeez. I got lucky. So as you can see, I'm actually getting 2 hits at once on the Chaos Ellie, but my cannon is gonna run out of ammo. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill it in time. So I have a method for this. I'm gonna walk up to the tree, and now I activate an interface stall. As soon as the hit points bar goes away from above the elemental, that means I can now flinch the Chaos Elemental. And that means 3 game ticks where it doesn't attack me. The cannon does the flinching for me, so all I have to do is wait till the cannon is angled directly at the Chaos Elemental and then click here. And that's it. The Chaos Elemental was flinched and it does not attack. And now I can reload my cannon safely. And there it is, Chaos Ellie down. A few combat achievements for me, very nice. Task completed, the flincher. I don't even know what that is, but yes, I guess I did do that, whatever that is. And now the Chaos Elemental is about to spawn in about 23 seconds. So the plan is to let my cannon fire, and I'm gonna stand on this tile right here. And then the Chaos Elemental will exactly lure up where I need him, right behind this tree. And there's a 0% chance of getting hit by it, unless another player runs by or something like that. All right, I'm seeing XP drops. That means the Chaos Elemental has been hit with some pretty big hits actually. And there it is. Okay, just going next to the tree, then using the interface stall, and now it's safe to go. There we go. And the cycle repeats. One way to make sure that a PKer doesn't get you killed, because for example, if someone logged in right here or right here, then the Chaos Elemental would fire a multi-attack, an area of effect attack on this area, and your account could die. So if you want to prevent that, then you could run all the way over here. And this way, the Chaos Ellie still stays stuck on that tree, but you only have to go back to reload the cannon. Now, if you're doing this method, you're probably a low level, so it would be wise to do it on a skill total world. I'm currently on a 1250 total world, but higher the better. I should probably go to 1750 world, but yeah, didn't think about that. Anyway, I'm still missing the pet on this account despite doing a lot of kill count. I got 4 pets on my other low HP Iron Men at just 232 kill count, but 0 pets on here. So I'm actually going to be doing this method for a while to try to get that. So that way of dying I described earlier, it actually happened to me when I made a level 10 hardcore Ironman, and I pitted it against this Chaos Elemental after I developed this method. I went to reload the cannon, someone logged in right next to me, and then I died and lost my hardcore status. But I had gotten over 100 Chaos Elemental kills before that happened on this low level hardcore, and maybe in the future it can be recreated to try to get the dragon pickaxe on like a level 20 combat hardcore. Now that would be cool. As for unlocking god books, they can only be obtained after completion of Horror from the Deep quest. And in this quest, the fear-inspiring Dagonoth Mother must be defeated. Many years ago, I proved the boss could be killed at level 3 combat, and used Rings of Recoil plus pineapple slices to tick-eat the damage. The Dagonoth Mother can hit 12 and 12, maxing 24 damage in a single hit. But if you just have 1 hit point, the max damage it will do is 1 and 1. So eating a food that at least heals 2, such as pineapple slices, will allow you to tick-eat and deal recoil damage back on the Mother. This quest boss is unique because player attributed damage must be dealt onto it, meaning I got a few hit points experience from casting Fire Strike on it. Since then, Poison Dynamite has made its entrance to the game, and long gone are the days where I was the only one making videos for 10 HP accounts. Here is a YouTube video showing the method that Expeditive OSRS invented with Poison Dynamite. And here, he doesn't get any hit points experience. The God Capes from Mage Arena I are earned in a very similar way, recoiling damage back onto the monsters and using a stockpile of food as tick eats. But is it possible to get an imbued God Cape on a low HP Ironman? This requires completion of the Mage Arena II mini quest, where you must defeat 3 extremely powerful bosses, Justiciar Zachariah, Porazdir, and Derwin. These are immune to cannon damage, despawn after 2 minutes of not being attacked, and all 3 of these bosses regenerate 1 health every 12 seconds, 5 times faster than other monsters in RuneScape. They all also have their own unique mechanics, including Porazdir's energy ball that deals substantial damage, and Derwin's energy ball that heals him. Well, Expeditive just released these breakthrough strategies for killing all 3 Mage Arena II bosses. For Justiciar Zachariah alone, he uses a combination of many methods, including luring the boss behind a tree, lighting Poison Dynamite on it to get kill credit, Ring of Recoil damage, tick eating, hitting the boss every 2 minutes so it doesn't despawn, and emote stalling to stack damage like this. Because Zachariah attacks so quickly, lots of recoil damage can be stacked back with every trip. I won't spoil every method he's done in his video, but at least to say the 10 HP Discord is pleased with his innovations. Hundreds of hours of work, and he's done an amazing job in theory crafting the 0 hit point imbued magic cape. Linked in the description if you want to check out the full video. Back when I had 11 hit points, I desperately wanted the Granite Maul to go PKing with. But Granite Mauls are only dropped from Gargoyles, which are beasts you cannot kill with a cannon. They're only located in the Slayer Tower, and here, you can't place a cannon. And an Ironman can't get loot from monsters if the monsters have been damaged by another account. But in this video dated 5 years ago, I showed that if you venom a Gargoyle from a main account, and if it heals up to its full health before the first venom splat hits, it will behave as if nobody attacked it, but still be venom. And Gargoyles regenerate their health really quickly, so the chance of venoming it with a wind strike and then the hit points regenerating to full health is pretty high. Then the first venom splat procs, and a low HP Ironman can then deal just 1 damage on the Gargoyle and it will count as their kill. This is the method that my friends chat and I figured out 5 years ago, and in exchange for 1.33 hit points experience per Gargoyle, I had a small chance of getting the Granite Maul each kill. Once again, Expeditive comes in outdating all my old methods, showing how he inflicts venom and then getting the kill on his Ironman without gaining any hit points experience with Poison Dynamite. But can Expeditive do this? Yes, he can do that, but you know, just let me have this, please. Agrith-Naar is very similar in that you can poison the beast without gaining hit points experience anymore. It was always possible to defeat this boss without gaining any experience, simply through tick eating with recoil rings. However, now Poison Dynamite has made it comfortable for any low hit point Ironman to complete the quest without getting closer to that terrible 11 hit points. Now, as for future innovations, many people are working to unlock Thralls at low hit points. Thralls enable us to kill enemies pretty quickly while only gaining magic experience, no hit points experience. This is particularly interesting for the 10 hit point fire cape. However, it costs prayer points and runes to summon a Thrall, which means prayer points are a limiting factor and you can't summon infinite Thralls. But you can sure summon a lot more Thralls than you can use of 28 poison dynamites in a single inventory, overall making Thralls just way more effective. But to unlock Thralls, the quest A Kingdom Divided must be completed. And to complete that quest, bosses must be killed, such as the Judge of Yama and the Zamfir. These are extremely challenging bosses to defeat on a low hit point Ironman. Nephiliad is a very experienced 10 hit point player that has just defeated Judge of Yama, gaining only 28 hit points experience in the process. As for Zamfir, nobody with 10 hit points has defeated that boss yet, and it just might require getting 11, but it is certainly defeatable before getting 15 hit points. If I get Dragon Claws on Solus Adamus, then I will probably get 20 hit points, because if I claw spec someone who is wearing a Ring of Recoil, I'm going to take like 10 damage just from the recoil. So maybe I'll unlock Thralls, then train hit points a little higher up to level 20 and be a 20 hit point account. You'll find out in the next episode. So turn notifications on or you might never see me again.